Alright, yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers!
Yeah!
I am here with the casting crew of Eggnog 666. So,
The mark of the roast beast.
The nog of the roast.
The nog of the roast beast. She wrote it. I don't know.
the show aired on June, or not June.
That did not air.
How much have you been drinking?
I don't know. Well,
December 18th and 19th,
Yes.
2015.
but we're past that day. So why am I interviewing some people about a show that you can't watch anymore?
Because it's special.
Well, actually, I recorded it.
Yay! Surprise, Merry Christmas.
Surprise! Merry Christmas! This is a special Christmas episode. So, before we get to showing that show, so you guys are going to talk about a little bit about what people are about to see.
Oh, okay. Well, it's sketch comedy with some music thrown in. This is our 6th edition. This started 7 years ago with Screw the Eggnog, Pass the Rum. And we write new stuff every year.
Mm-hmm. I like to call it a Christmas SNL,
Yes.
but funny.
Right.
Yeah. And actually live.
Sure.
Yeah.
You don't have to fly to New York to see us.
No.
What is your favorite line from the show out of context?
Out of context.
I think, I believe that mine is out of context. I think mine is, I'll tell you when I've had enough, I may not have the line right. I'll tell you when I've had enough, you two-horned John Hamm wannabe from Narnia. Whatever the Chronicles of Narnia line is, it's one of my favorites, yes.
Personally, I like it's the most amazing, fantastical, inspirational, celebrational, muppetational thing that has ever happened to me.
Yeah. I have nothing. I've got nothing.
She has the
She
lines.
wrote
She wrote the whole
I
show.
wrote most
It's all special.
It all came out of my head, went to the paper, and went away. I have no idea.
I love when I vomit my brain. It's good, just good. Just brains.
Well,
It's like a zombie feast.
all right. Well, let's watch it.
Welcome to Eggnog 666! We want to thank you for being here tonight instead of going to see Star Wars.
No spoilers.
We haven't seen it, except Pendant. He's seen it.
So what happened?
Okay, hold on to your shot. We're about to do a toast, but I'm going to give you a little history on what we're about to do here. 7 years ago, we threw together a little sketch comedy show called Screw the Eggnog, Pass the Rum. And we wrote for a month, we rehearsed for a week, and the energy on that stage was palpable, largely thanks to the amount of alcohol being consumed backstage. And so we started the tradition of the cast and crew gathering backstage for a toast and a shot before the show. So this became a tradition. Years went by. Eggnog 4, we decided to let the audience witness this most sacred of eggnog rites by doing our pre-show shot on stage. It was fabulous. Last year, not only did we do our pre-show shot on stage, but then at intermission, we shared a shot with the audience. This year, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you into the family by taking our pre-show shot with you right now.
You're welcome. Watching the run.
No sipping either, I see you. And clearly we've already been drinking backstage. So raise your glass, jiggle your balls, and say it with me. Screw the eggnog, pass the rum! Woo! Oh, Lord.
Hi. For those of you new here, this is our regular Wednesday night North Pole Poetry Slam. We've got a few new poets tonight, a few virgins, good to see you, Mary. Some veterans. We've got a great night of spoken word ahead of us. If you're looking for some coffee, we have a killer, non-fat, soy, gluten-free, snickerdoodle coffee coming out of the coffee bar. Feel free to stop by. All right. First up tonight, Ooh, this is a treat. A veteran performer here at the Holly Hole stage. Ladies and gentlemen, put your snaps together for Reindeer Jeff.
How you doing, everybody? It's good to see everybody. Frankie, good to see you. Sammy, good to see you. Father Giamatti. Rebecca, who can't return a fucking phone call. Excuse the language, Father. So this comes hot off the press. It's an original Reindeer Jeff. Just wrote it, and I figured tonight's a good night to try and debut it. So we're gonna debut it tonight. This is called Reindeer Got Hoofs. You hold me tight. I want to hold you too. But I can't hold you. 'Cause reindeer got hoofs. You stroke my hair, and I promise that's a noof. I want to stroke you too, but reindeer got hoofs. Opposable thumbs may seem overrated, but trust me, yo, you don't want to underestimate it, because if thumbs were for sale and I had the money, I'd buy myself a pair too. But I couldn't hold the money, because reindeer, they got hoops. If I met the god or man that made my life so bland, I promise I would slap him strong with my fucking pimp hand as I fly off his motherfucking roof. Excuse the language, Father. But at last, my friends, reindeer ain't got pimp hands. Reindeer got hoofs.
Yeah, man. Wow. Existential plight of the reindeer. If you were waiting for Snickerdoodle, we just smashed a fresh batch. Stop by the coffee bar and pick some up. Up next tonight, on the Holly Hole stage, I have a treat for you. If you were waiting on Santa Claus, now's the time. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time at the Holly Hole, Santa Claus.
Thank you. I must say, it's really strange. I've never shared my work. Well, okay, here goes nothing. Lonely pit in my gut. Vacant hole devoid of meaning, only gleaning the seamlessness of the snow. Endless winter, frozen heart. Frigid, rigid, soulless art. The vastness of the poem mocks me in its white, eternal optimism. The snowfall creating a never-ending clean slate on which we write our story. Someday, perhaps in another lifetime, we may break through the glacier and find another layer of ice. Oh.
Right on, man. Hey, check out this week's live music lineup this Friday. We've got the Afro-Cuban stylings of Three Ball Frosty, featuring Santa Snowman. Not to be missed, you guys, not to be missed. They'll burn this place down. Up next on the Holly Hole stage, we have, well, this is quite a night. It's not often we have two Clauses on the same evening. Oh my God, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Santa's daughter, Sheila Klaus.
This is dedicated to, you know who you are. It's called Things a Certain Someone Should Stop Doing. Right? All of the stuff that you do that you think is so witty, so charming, so hip. The fact that you use that phrase the way I use that phrase makes me think we have stuff in common and gives me a false impression of my importance in your life. Just stop it! Please don't pretend to love the things I love to enjoy. Things I enjoy because I can't even just stop. Just stop being literary and deep and existential and philosophical and artistic and stuff. Really, just stop. Oh, you're also a painter? Shut the fuck up! And don't get along with my friends! You should be awkward and take years to warm up to them! And what is with this helpfulness shit? You remember that time I changed apartments and you showed up with a truck and boxes and packing tape? What the hell was that? And you didn't get this foot in my life!
Good evening, this is Eggnog Update. I'm Emily Etherton.
And I'm Cristela Carrizales. And now for tonight's top stories. GOP presidential candidate Donald Trump promises that if elected, he will name the elf on the shelf as Director of Homeland Security. Because, after all, and I quote, he sees you when you're sleeping.
Charlie Brown voice actor Peter Robbins finds himself going to jail for multiple counts of death threats. No word yet from NBC on whether they plan to produce the 2016 special, You're a Murderer, Charlie Brown.
All right, and now for an update on Santa Watch 2015. With us now from the lobby, or out there, is Eggnog Update correspondent Jenny White. Jenny, glad to have you with us this evening.
Thank you, Emily. Glad to be here.
I'm Cristela. Tell me, did you see the fat man yet?
No, I don't. Back to you, Cristela.
Thank you, Jenny. And now a look at today's weather.
I've just been handed some breaking news. This just in. We're out of rum. We have remote correspondent Scott Hines backstage, standing by with a report on conditions backstage. Scott, are you there? Scott?
Emily.
Yes, Scott. Scott,
Emily.
you're live.
Emily.
Scott, you're on the air.
Emily.
Scott!
Yes. Yes, I'm here, Emily.
Yeah, Scott,
we're still taking stock of the situation. Authorities have set up a crisis management tent just beyond the costume rack. And we have mental health workers on standby for trauma counseling as needed.
And can you give us an overall idea of the emotional state of those affected?
Well, it's still a little shaky here, Emily. Truth be told, I'm not sure how much longer diplomatic relations can continue.
Scott, I think the question on everyone's mind, the question that we should be asking ourselves is, in this day and age, how could this have happened?
Poor planning, I'm afraid. A source within the crew points to bad math. When calculating the amount of rum for a cast this size in a 2-hour show, someone made a grave error. A tragic mistake.
And whose responsibility was that? Who dropped the ball?
My source within the crew has named Christina Bewley, the stage manager, in the investigation.
Oh. Breaking news. The cast of Eggnog 666 has staged a coup. I repeat, the cast has revolted. This is like Syria, people. Oh, hold on a second. No, not like Syria, not anything like Syria, but still a first world problem. We are going live to our man on the street, Kendon Lacey. Kendon, tell us, what are you seeing back there?
Well, Emily and Christella, I'm live here at the stage manager's desk. And you're right, while this is nothing like Syria, it is a lot like cereal because things are about to snap, crackle, and pop. I would be lying if I said I've seen violence of this nature before. I'm actually wildly uncomfortable with what's happening here. It seems as though the stage manager has been overthrown. Her desk has been taken complete control over. It's quite brutal to see. Well, hold on. I'm being told that both parties have elected representation for negotiations that should be happening shortly. We will bring those to you as soon as we have negotiations happening, Emily and Christelle.
Oh, hopefully this can be resolved quickly and in a peaceful manner without further violence.
For the love of sweet baby Jesus, I hope so.
This really brings to mind the Fig Newton disaster of Eggnog 5.
This is going to shake up a lot of cast members who survived that one.
Those memories are still really fresh.
Oh, Emily, Christella, okay, we have negotiations happening right now. They have untied the stage manager. Yes, this looks very positive indeed. And, oh, yes, it looks like we do have conflict resolved. Yes, the peace has been restored, ladies.
Oh, what a relief. Tell me, Kenton, what was the final solution?
Well, apparently, Christina Bewley, like every good stage manager, had a personal pack of rum in her stage manager kit that she's willing to share with the rest of the cast.
Thank you. Oh, that was a close one. Thank you.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Kendon Lacey, our man on the street.
Oh, it is good to have some good news to report this Christmas. Oh, well, that's all we have time for. I'm Christella Carazales with Eggnog Update.
And I'm Emily Etherton. When you need the ho-ho-ho,
you know where to go, go, go.
I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas.
And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas.
Fireside is blazing bright.
We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake a hand, shake a hand, shake a hand. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas.
And as I look around, you're
a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake your hand, shake your hand, shake your hand. The Pats!
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This Christmas.
Yeah, mama. Yeah.
This Christmas.
The fireside is blazing bright.
We're caroling through the night.
And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me.
Yeah. Shake your hand, shake your hand, shake your hand. Hang on the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas.
And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together.
This Christmas, fireside is blazing bright.
And we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me.
Yeah. Shake your hand, shake your hand, shake your hand. Ho, 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 everybody. Knock it down, knock it down, knock it down.
Hi everyone, I'm John, international rock star and occasional thespian. You may recognize me from previous eggnogs. Now what you may not know is every year we get together and we write all of these scenes before we perform them for you. This year I decided I wanted to try my hand at writing some scenes. Didn't really go over very well. Apparently they were inappropriate, but I really like them and I kind of wanted to see what you guys think. I wanted a second opinion. So this is my top 10 rejected skit ideas. So, number 10, The Cosby Who Roofied Christmas. See, I thought it was pretty good. All right, number 9, I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas, Racial Profiling in America. Number 8, The Socialist Who Stole Christmas, The Ten Commandments Story. Number 7, The Odd Couple, starring Ben Carson and George Zimmerman. Sure enough. All right, here's a fun one. Donald Trump's Syrian Orphan Smackdown. Christmas Eve at the Red Dog, a family tradition. It's about mothers and daughters, you know. Holiday Hobo Hunger Games.
Oh.
That's the one that you felt bad about? It gets way worse. Number 3, Ahmed the Red-Nosed Suicide Bomber. Yeah, see, they said that one was really bad too. I don't get this stuff. Okay, number 2, the Syrian Refugee Christmas Jamboree. See, I thought it was hilarious. I mean, it's a sing-song. Anyways, number 1, how to decorate the RV in your driveway. A Mary Fallon Christmas.
Hi, I'm Hal Johnson of the Johnson Family Farms. I'd like to take a minute to talk about my great Aunt Dee Johnson. Aunt Dee loved her pecans, pistachios, and cashews. I remember at the holidays she never failed to liven up a party by throwing her handmade trail mix in a bowl, creating an assortment of delights. Those memories of the holidays I'll cherish forever. When Aunt Dee passed away a few years ago, we as a family made the decision to share those memories with America, to keep her spirit alive. So, for the first time here at the holidays, Johnson Family Farms is proud to offer you these nuts. Aunt Dee knew what it took to make each nut good to the last drop. She knew you had to handle your nuts with personal care as if you were handling your very own. Now, you don't have to sit here and listen to me talk about what a great product these nuts are. So here's our head of inventory control, Blind Willie.
What makes these nuts so good? I don't know. Maybe it's the sweat that goes into these nuts and gives them salty taste. Or maybe it's the honey lightly drizzled on these nuts. Give it that sweet deliciousness. One thing's for sure, our co-workers go through a process of massaging the nuts until they're tender and ready to come in your mouth. We call that process the Johnson hand job.
Thanks, Willie. Now, here's my wife, Georgetta Johnson.
When a bag of D's nuts comes inside you, something special happens. Some people call it the wow factor, but I like to call it the big O. As in, oh, D's nuts are so delicious.
Thanks, Georgetta. Come on down to the Johnson Family Farms. You can speak to my son, Little Johnson, or me, Big Johnson. If it's your first time here, well, let's take a photograph to see where you got your nutsack at. All of us here at the Johnson Family Farms, to all of you, have a Merry Christmas.
It's an old eggnog tradition to parody the ghost light shows from the prior year. Keeps us humble. That first eggnog we gave you holiday treatments of our shows of The Pillow Man, Glengarry Glen Ross, and Fat Pig. Eggnog 2, Electric Boogaloo, found us lampooning our shows of Reasons to Be Pretty, Title of Show, and World of Mirth. This year, we would like to revive that tradition with our most recent show and the inaugural production of our new incarnation, Ghost Knockdown Drag Out Productions. That show, of course, is the masterwork of Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Stephen Adly Burgess. That show, of course, is The Motherfucker with a Hat.
Hey,
Hey.
I look good, right?
Yeah?
Well, you had to think about it.
Nah.
What?
Was someone here?
No? Why?
Yeah, and just nobody was here.
Well, I thought I just answered that.
What's up with the hat?
What hat?
That hat, that man hat, that ain't my hat that's right over there.
That's not your hat.
Anything you need to say?
About what?
Well, you don't got nothing to say to me.
Rudolph.
No, don't Rudolph me. I'm calm, I'm civil, I'm polite.
And
you know my mother gave us that bed, right?
if you got something to say, why don't you just leave your mother out of it and say what you gotta say?
That hat? It's not my hat.
So? It's probably your friends, or your bosses, or that bearded fat man you always got coming by. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
You know what? Go hoof yourself. I don't know why you're bugging the hoof out over a hat could belong to anybody.
You're right.
I know I'm hoofing right.
Hoof the hat.
Hoof the hat.
That's what I said. Hoof the hat.
Hoof it.
That's what I said. This hat right here. Hoof it. Hoof the hat.
Okay then.
That hat right there, it's a hat I got no interest
Well,
in.
how about my apology now? You got any interest in that?
Some bumble son of a bitch called in today, asked for Nick. I said, who's this? She said, who's this? I said, Nick's wife. Who's this? Then it got quiet. She told me she'd been sleeping with Nick for months, and that he dumped her by saying that I had just died and he was in grief. She was just calling to see if he got the poinsettia she sent. I mean, be honest. Can you even imagine the diabolical mind that could even come up with that shit?
Yeah.
She's one of our best customers, too. We ship like 6 units of Jack-in-the-Boxes to a toy store over on Fordham Road every week. Hoofing bitch.
Well, I mean, like maybe it was, like a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding?
Yeah, when like one person thinks a thing and then the other person thinks...
Now, this ain't about thinking, Rudolph. Thinking I got no jurisdiction over. But hoofing? Whole other story. Do you get the distinction?
Yeah, but...
You never covered for him?
Santa? Hell no.
All that reindeer training, all those midnight speed drills with the coffees afterwards. Nick never told you to cover for him.
No,
Never.
absolutely not.
I'm giving you a free pass here, Rudy. I'm not stupid. I know how men do. You can tell me the truth now, and I won't hold any hard feelings for anything that came before this moment here. I'm serious. You want to be serious because this is me being serious.
Look, I understand what you're going through, and like, obviously, like, I identify. I mean, your heart and my heart, it's like we're both hooked up, but you're starting to make me a little uncomfortable here.
Because Nick is your friend.
Well, yeah, I mean, and like my boss, too. Don't forget that.
Nick is not your friend, not even close. He always wanted a dog and never let him have one. Now he has one. It's you.
Meaning what?
Meaning maybe you ought to find yourself another Slater pole.
Why?
Ask Nick.
Ask Nick what?
Ask Nick about your girlfriend.
What? Wow, what about my girlfriend?
No, that's between you and Nick.
Why don't we just cut to the chase here, all right? You were on the island of Misfit Toys. Me and Clarice started seeing each other.
Started seeing each other.
We were intimate, okay? We were intimate, and it was wrong, and I didn't plan it, but...
Look, so the whole time I was out on that island, and I would just, you know, like to take a look at a picture, and maybe sometimes I'd kiss it, and the whole time I was doing that,
I was hoofing her, yes! I hoofed your girlfriend. I hoofed her in the sleigh one time. I hoofed her in the toy factory. I even hoofed her in your bed. 'Twas the night before Christmas.
You're my friend.
I'm your boss.
And your girl baked me cookies.
Yeah, your girl trimmed my tree, okay? You want to try to kick my ass? Go for it. You want to send over Blitzen or whoever to come take my face off? What the hoof am I supposed to do about it? I'm not a hoofing perfect person, bro, and I never claimed to be. I'm just a guy who hasn't had a candy cane or spiked the eggnog in 15 years. Right? I'm just a guy just like you're just a reindeer. No hoofing halo. You know, and if you want what I have, I'll show you how I got it, but that is it. Everything else, and you may not want to hear this, and I get that, and I am sorry, but everything else, it really is just a advent calendar day at a time.
Now hoof that. I mean, an advent calendar day at a time means something, but it don't mean hoofing that.
Rudolph.
No, if I have a plan here, and that's to beat the cocoa out of you, if I do have a plan here, and that's the plan.
That's a naughty plan.
It's a very nice plan. But if I do that, and then I go before the judge, and I say, sorry, Judge, I plead just an advent calendar day at a time, how do you think he's going to react to that reindeer glitter?
You do not decide who goes on the naughty and who goes on the nice list. And I respect your anger, but I think it's misdirected.
There ain't nothing misdirected here,
you
bro.
You just threatened me in the North Pole, mother hoofer, so yeah, I said there was some misdirection happening. You're angry at me? Fine. You're upset that Clarice tickled Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white? I don't blame you. But if you can't see your side of the street and all this glitter, then you must be blind. Because if you didn't want this to happen, then you should have gotten a real job instead of dealing magic dust out of your stable, getting caught, and leaving her alone for jolly old elves like me. Ah! Son of a... I'm gonna... Hover, mother! Bastard! Just hold son of
Well, folks, as for the rest of the story... He went down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. Or of the other reindeer, you shall have to call him names.
All right, chipmunks, ready to sing your song?
I'd say we are. Yeah, let's sing it now.
Okay, Simon.
Okay.
Okay, Theodore.
Okay.
Okay, Alvin. Alvin. Alvin!
Okay. Christmas, Christmas time is here. Time for toys and time for cheer. Reap and corn for week at last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. Santa play the who's the who.
Okay, fellas, get ready. That was very good, Simon.
Naturally.
Very good, Theodore. Alvin, you are a little flat, so watch it. Alvin. Alvin. Alvin!
Okay. Santa playing the
sounds like a lot of work, and I'm not creative, and I hate trying to be creative.
Tom and Cindy have one, and they love it. Apparently, it has really cut back on the back talk and whining and biting.
God, their kids are terrible.
I know, right? Anyway, I really think it'd be a great incentive for Sarah to be on her best behavior.
What, because an elf is watching her?
Yes.
Okay, that's creepy as hell.
Well, that and reporting back to Santa.
Okay, that doesn't sound very Big Brother.
Oh, but come on, everyone is doing it. What if she feels left out because she doesn't have an elf on the show?
Feeling left out is what makes her a part of the Miller family, and also what builds character.
She has enough character. Besides, I think it'd be a sweet addition to Christmas.
Addition? Okay, so we gotta do the elf thing and still do the Santa thing on Christmas Eve? Jesus Christ!
Yes, all three.
But we don't have to buy her a damn thing. She's got toys. She's got plenty of toys.
But it comes with a book.
She's got books.
So are you saying we'll do it?
Yes, okay, we'll do it, but we're not gonna buy her anything. We'll use something she already has. We'll say it's an ambassador of the North Pole or something like that.
See, you are creative.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, and more recently on the North Pole, lived a bounty hunter of great renown, Boba Fett. Fett was an arbiter of a successful mission to capture Han Solo. On Tatooine, Fett fought against the rebel rescuers and was inadvertently knocked into the mouth of the Sarlacc by Solo to be slowly digested for 1,000 years. After that 1,000 years was over, Boba Fett was called into action by another Dark Lord. This time, Santa Claus, the Dark Lord of the North Pole, had hired Boba Fett for a different kind of mission. This mission? To locate and keep surveillance on an Earth child named Sarah. He shall watch her until Christmas and report all activity to Lord Claus. And that is the story of the Boba Fett on the Shelf Fett.
All right, quiet, please, quiet. I need your attention, please. Children, quiet, please. That's enough. All right. I have an announcement. First, to the students who were smoking marijuana in the boys' room, we have security cameras. We'll find out who you are, and you will be dealt with. Second, I would like to invite to the stage Coach Vernon and your Stu co-sponsor, the person responsible for all of this, Miss Wallace.
Thank you, Principal Sackers.
Slow down, students.
I am just so thrilled by the turnout for tonight's dance. Thank you so much for attending. You look fabulous. I would also like to extend a special thanks to Wendy Childs and the rest of the decorating committee, without whom we would not have these glorious aluminum foil snowflakes to enjoy. I would also like to take a wee moment to welcome back to school after being gone all semester, receiving dialysis as well as intensive asthma treatments. And besides, suffering the shame of that B- in English Lit. The fighter, the strong student, and my personal hero, Tammy Sanderson. All right, young adults, without further ado, at this time we will be announcing your king and queen of the 1985 Winter Festival Dance. Thank you, darling. And the king of your Winter Festival dance is Chad Billingsley.
Thanks, guys. Really honored.
St. Demas High School football rules!
All right, Chad, be prepared. The 1985 Winter Festival queen is Tammy Sanderson.
almost died that time I had a toxic reaction to acne cream.
Whoa.
Tammy, will you be my queen?
Yes, Dad, I will.
Last Christmas, gave you a hug the very next day.
Stop the music! Stop the music! There's a problem with the ballots. This ballot box has certainly been tampered with.
What? No, that's so bogus.
Bogus or not, Chad, we have reason to believe that you and or Miss Sanderson have stuffed the ballot box.
What? Oh, Mr. Saperstein, no, this is the most amazing, inspirational, celebrational, motivational thing that has ever happened to me in my whole life.
Yes, that may be. Even though you just awakened from a coma, if my suspicions are true, you will be expelled and this incident will go on your permanent record. And forget about getting accepted to that community college, right?
Wait, stop. Don't. It was me.
What? Chad, seriously?
Well, Mrs. Wall Ass and Principal Pap Smear Stain, I've been in love with this girl ever since she fell down that well like that baby in Texas. And I just couldn't miss my last chance to have one more dance with her under these beautiful aluminum tinfoil snowflakes. Oh, Tammy, I love you, baby!
No, stop that! We take care of this in private. In my office, wait, please. Students, I am so sorry you had to witness this injustice. The administration and the staff here at Strawberry High School take student-voted dance royalty very, very seriously. I guarantee you, I will not sleep until those who are responsible are brought to justice. But in the meantime, we have a little treat for you. The Shermer High School show choir has worked extremely hard these past few weeks to come up with this special dance number I'm sure will get your toes a-tapping.
After about 7 years of doing this, we are not as young as we used to be. We're going to need about 15 minutes. Y'all take a few minutes, go out, get the coffee.
more information for you regarding the Santa's route this evening and speculation as to what might be holding the fat man up. We're going live to the lobby. Correspondent Jenny White has details for us. Jenny.
Thank you, Emily. I have scored an exclusive interview with Mr. Claus's travel coordinator, Mistletoe Max. Thank you for being with me, Max.
Pleasure to be here, Jim.
All right, so now it is... Emily, what time is it in the studio?
9-ish.
Central Standard Time. Where is Santa Claus right now?
Well, Jenny, that's highly classified, sensitive information that I'm not at liberty to divulge at this time.
I was told you could provide our viewers with information regarding Santa's whereabouts.
Yes. No. I
So I have nothing to share with our viewers.
Not at this time.
But I gave you... There was money exchanged hands.
Yes. No. I cannot tell you about Santa Claus or any of the Claus family members' location or travel plans at this time.
Ooh, so nothing, Jenny. Huh? Nothing?
No. Sounds like I have no information at this time.
That's rough.
We broke into regular programming
Yeah.
for this, Jenny.
I know. My bad.
I might need another one of these.
Yeah, fill her up. Okay. Tonight we launch into our three-part investigation into the resurgence in popular culture of Krampusnacht. Krampus being the counterpart to St. Nicholas in Austrian folklore, who is responsible for punishing the naughty children, while St. Nicholas brings gifts to the good kids.
While still a fixture in Austria and other Alpine countries, Krampus has been largely absent from American popular culture for years. However, this year, a large motion picture came out, and now Krampus ugly sweater parties are all the rage.
We blame the hipsters.
We'll have more on Krampus and on Santa Watch 2015 right after this. We're getting drunk,
so you don't have to.
Brenda! Hey.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, I ain't gonna shake your hand.
Oh, okay.
It is so good to finally meet you.
Hi, yeah, hi.
Brenda, I gotta be honest, you look just as pretty as you do online.
And you.
Oh, well, do you want a drink?
Oh, yeah, I think I need one.
Hey, sweetheart.
What do you want? Can I get a glass of Chardonnay and a shot?
Oh, and I'll have another one of these. Brenda, I gotta be honest, I ain't never done nothing like this before.
Nah, me neither.
And, you know, just online dating never seemed to be my thing.
No, mine neither. A friend talked me into it. A former friend.
I mean, it's just so hard to meet new people, you know, when you work with the same people you live near, and you live near the same people you hang out with.
I know, tiny communities up here. Well, it's hard to get out and about. It's just so cold all the time.
All the time, right? Man, weather. So your profile said you work at the factory.
Yeah, I'm head of marketing, actually.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, no, not really. We're the only toy factory on the North Pole, so we don't really have to advertise much. So I don't really do a whole lot. When I'm not working, I'm writing a novel.
Oh, so you're a writer.
Well, that's not exactly accurate either. I'm just writing to work through some stuff, some personal stuff.
Oh.
So, you work with Santa?
Yep, sure do.
And what exactly do you do?
Sleigh puller, backup sleigh puller.
I really kind of thought maybe you worked in the office.
Nope, I'm a sleigh puller.
I can see that.
You can see that. What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. How's your beer?
Oh, okay, I get it.
No, I'm considering getting into beers, so why don't you tell me more about your beer?
Yeah, I think we should just talk about the elephant in the room right now.
No, okay, look, I don't want some weird confrontation here. I mean, let's just finish our drinks and call it a night. You seem like a really nice guy, just not my type.
I've been here before. It's because I'm black.
No.
Brenda, I've encountered this before. I'm not calling you racist.
What? No, I'm not racist.
Oh, no, I'm not calling you racist.
No, because I'm not.
No, I didn't say you were racist. You know, I'm just saying there's been some weirdness about seeing me here in person, and that's gotta be it.
No, I could tell from your profile that you were black. That's not what this is about.
But, so you're not being weird because I'm black?
No.
No?
No.
Not because I'm black?
No.
No?
No, it's because you're a reindeer.
Well, Brenda, gotta be honest, you seemed a lot more open-minded on your profile.
All of your pictures are from here to here. There's no antlers, no antlers.
Calm down, nobody's trying to deceive you in.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to be a single woman on the North Pole?
Obviously I don't.
Any idea?
No, I don't.
It is awful. Okay, it seemed like such a good idea at the time. I was going through a breakup, looking for a change of scene. I took the job at the factory. I moved up here. I changed my life, and it just never occurred to me that there were no men on the North Pole, only elves. And apparently reindeer! I'm gonna die alone!
Oh, Brenda, that's not...
I'm gonna freeze to death and they'll find my body a week later!
Oh, Brenda, that's... We really need some more drinks here. Brenda, come on, don't start crying. Brenda, I've gotten into poetry. I've gotten really sensitive with my feelings. If you start crying, I must start crying. Don't start crying, Brenda. God, help, Brenda. I got a shitty things happening in my life, too. I'm a slave puller, a backup slave puller, Brenda. You know, there's no job advancement in being a slave puller, you know? Santa's been using the same damn reindeer team since the beginning of time. Literally, since the beginning of recorded Western history, Santa has had the same fucking reindeer. I don't know why my parents pushed me into sleigh pulling when they knew damn well I wasn't going to make the 18.
That was a good show.
What?
Nothing.
But I mean, being a sleigh puller has always been a dream of mine. I even entertained the thought that one day I might take the lead.
Oh, Jeff.
Of what? Yeah. I just don't think I can fight the uphill struggle anymore.
Oh, well, no, I totally get that, but what else would you do?
I don't know. I'd probably get a job shoveling snow or something.
No, Jeff, no, you're better than that.
You know what, Brenda? You're better than that, too. You know, we both deserve more. You deserve more than that marketing position. You know, you should write that novel.
It's more of a memoir.
Well, you should find somebody to love. Do more, be more.
Damn straight.
I love this song. Don't stop believing in Santa Claus. Just thought of it.
Fucking Rudolph. Who died and made him fucking Rudolph, huh? I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair to you, who's been training for probably your whole life. A long time, right?
A long
I
time.
mean, probably your whole life. I don't even know how long magical reindeer live. A long time?
Longer than regular reindeer. I'll tell you that.
Awesome!
Yeah, well, you gotta save up for retirement. That's for damn sure.
Okay, wait. So, the only chance you're gonna get to pull the big man's sleigh is if Rudolph bites it?
Yeah, that's the situation.
I got an idea.
Brenda, this is a lovely first date, but I was hoping this would end in your bedroom and not here. We're gonna get on the naughty list.
No, do you want to be on the A-team or not?
Oh, yeah.
His nose glows, right?
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother hoofer.
Hi, I'm Judd with the Time Life Music Collection Series.
And I'm Jenny.
Don't you just love Christmas music?
Oh, I know I do.
Who doesn't?
The Grinch, Ebenezer Scrooge.
And a few singer-songwriters from the 70s and 80s.
You don't say.
The 70s and 80s were full of pop and country Christmas tunes that topped the charts.
For whatever reason.
Despite the fact they were dreadfully depressing or stupidly redundant.
And who wouldn't want to relive the magic of those holiday classics? Now you can enjoy the full collection of Christmas songs from the 70s and 80s that were actually terrible Christmas songs.
So sit back by a roaring fire, sipping your apple cider or hot cocoa, and enjoy the soothing sounds of Dan Fogelberg's 1980 Christmas sob fest, Same Old Lang Syne. Oh, I just want to slit my wrist. Oh, and you know what one of my favorites is? The jaunty homage to substance abuse and family dysfunction? John Denver's 1973, Daddy, Please Don't Get Drunk This Christmas. Oh, that reminds me of my childhood.
And heading into the MTV era, the bouncy, peppy, and wildly annoying song by the Waitresses, Christmas Wrapping.
That is annoying.
And who would not want to relive the Christmas classic that when I think of it, I can't bear to I can't possibly not think about thousands of starving children in Africa. Sir Bob Geldof during Christmas classic, Do They Know It's Christmas?
And what Christmas collection would be complete without the song written and made popular by Dolly Parton, backed up by a cast full of whores, Hard Candy Christmas.
Oh no. Oh yes. Maybe I'll dye my hair. Maybe I'll move somewhere. Maybe I'll get a car. Maybe I'll drive so far they won't look back. Maybe I'll bounce right back.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Real late. Maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe I'll clear my junk. Maybe I'll just get drunk on apple wine.
That's the best line.
Me, I'll be just fine and dandy, but it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through. 2 hours
funny, kid, because I've been coming for you.
Oh, Santa, I've been killing just for fun.
Well, the party's over, kid. Because I got a bullet in my gun.
A bullet in your what?
Ain't no getting around this, kid. Life is hard, but look at me. I turned out all right.
Hey Santa, why don't we talk about it? Work it out.
Believe me, this ain't what I wanted. I love all you kids. You know that. Hell, I remember when you were just 10 years old, playing out there in the desert, just waiting for a sip of that sweet Mojave rain.
Children
There's Alex. And we have an update for all you fine people on that old Santa Watch thing.
We found that bitch! And it wasn't even all that hard.
Wait. That's what she said.
Here, and we got the exclusive.
Yeah, we do.
So Santa, tell me, when did you know you wanted two women at the same time?
Wait. We have to talk about the grumpus.
What's the grumpus?
I'm sorry. Now get me on say it wrong. Krampus is a Krampus, a Krampus. I don't know. You know the guy. How do you say his name?
I met him once or twice. Don't think the cat ever said his name.
I don't want to screw it up. He seems kind of scary.
The cramps? Are we talking about the cramps?
Good Lord, woman, you keep the cramps to yourself.
No, I'm not talking about cramps. I'm talking about the cramps.
Like the band?
Yeah.
What the fuck do the Cramps have to do with Christmas?
I don't know. What are we talking about here? Breaking news! Hey, no, hang on, guys. Oh my God, this is awesome. So, when we decided to do this Krampus expose thingy, we sent an email to Krampus's representation because we are photojournalists. And we never really thought in a million years that he actually show up. But guess what, bitches? Krampus is here! Yes! Holy shit, you guys! The Krampus is here! Oh, I say the hell! Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes!
hold on to your butts. It's the Krampus! Oh my God! I think I just ovulated. Mr. Krampus, everybody!
Thank you for coming.
What's up, player?
Alright, old Sean, good to see you. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, slapping bitches, hoofing hoes.
Don't mind him. He's had a few. Would you like a drink, Mr. Krampus?
Well, it's pronounced Krampus. And actually, I brought a fine French champagne. My apologies, I didn't prepare extra cocktails. I didn't anticipate entertaining new friends.
Ha! Friends, likely story.
Shut up. Krampus. You've been a big deal in Europe for a really long time now. I mean, how long has it been?
Well,
when did you get to start?
It's a tricky question. Well, let's see. Nick and I have been working together for a very long time. In some cases, we started working festivals going back to pre-Christian eras. And Nick got popular in Germany around the 11th century. I followed suit shortly thereafter. Goodbye. And masked devils acting boisterously and being nuisances is nothing new to Austrians. Austria is a very Catholic country, so everything works by traumatization. So heathen elements of the St. Nicholas customs blended with Christian elements are nothing new to us. I myself am said to be a pagan assimilation of the Christian devil.
Fascinating.
You pompous sack of shit.
Well, I think you've heard enough.
Hey! I'll tell you when I've had enough, you two-horned madman John Hamm wannabe from the Chronicles of fucking Narnia. Who do you think you are?
I'm a feisty sidekick from Austria.
You are a feisty pain in my ass. Hey, I'm here to tell you I have outlived every mythical creature that has ever been created and stayed on top as number one. Father Time, the Easter Bunny, Mel fucking Gibson, all of them have gone down, and I have stayed on top. And now because you come out with your own movie, you find yourself to be hot shit.
He is hot shit.
In my defense, I had absolutely nothing to do with the movie, but you did get a nice slice of the pie.
You think I ever got a slice of the pie from those ass cats over at Coca-Cola? Yeah. Can't tell you how many times I posed for Norman fucking Rockwell in whiteface so they can plaster my face all over Colorado. But did I see a slice of that thin, refreshing dime? Shit, no.
Friend, we've been co-workers, pals. A 1-2 punch of holiday cheer and terror for millennia. I think I know how to turn this party around.
What? No!
Oh, you know
No!
DJ,
no!
Please!
Yes, yes,
Scream, Krampus! Let's see you get your ass ready, believe it!
My name is Uta Haagen-Dazs. And I am the new artistic director of the Royal Dramatic Interpretation Society! Replacing Sir Charles Fairweather after his long reign as artistic director. The board and the Minister of the Arts thought that the Royal Dramatic Interp Society needed fresh blood and, shall we say, a less boring approach to interpreting the classics. When I am done with you, you will smell, taste, and feel the classics. I will endeavor to reimagine the classics for you, our audience. Open your minds and feel the holidays and go.
This is the North Pole.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. Where is the snow?
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like smiling. Smiling is my favorite.
Work is your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite, right?
Fine.
It's time for the announcement. Okay. Okay, people. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., Santa Claus is coming.
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here! Santa's coming! I know him! I know him! Santa's coming!
making their miracle happen. There are people that are cold who don't have enough to eat. There are people who can go to your closet and take out an old blanket and go to them and say, here. You can go and make them a sandwich and go to them and say, here, I get it now. And if you give, you feel good and you want it to happen again. And it's not just the poor and the hungry. Everybody's got to have this miracle. You won't be one of those people who say Christmas is a fraud. No, it's not. You feel this way and you want it to happen again and you'll get greedy for it. And you want it to happen every day, and you can be a part of that if you believe in this spirit thing. And I believe in it now. I feel better than I felt in a long time. I'm ready. Merry Christmas, everyone. Just kidding.
There you go.
All acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Should all acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne.
back.
Are we back?
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Awesome.
That wasn't so bad. Hopefully you drank while watching it.
Exactly.
You're supposed
We
to drink.
drank by
You have to take the shots when we take
Yes,
the shots.
we should
If you
explain
didn't,
that.
rewind it back,
Right.
drink, and then watch it again.
Yes, we should have explained the rules. Sorry.
Eggnog drinking game.
All right, what are the rules for the eggnog drinking game?
Every time
You
we
drink when we drink.
We drink.
At least.
When I drink, you drink, we drink.
It's more of a drink when you think we're drinking, because we'll be backstage and you can be like, I bet they're drinking right now. I'll take a drink.
All right, now that people have seen the show, we can spoil away, except shut the fuck up about Star Wars.
No
No
Star Wars
Star
talk.
Star Wars
No.
spoilers.
Not at all.
All right. So what was some of your guys' favorite scenes from the show?
Personally, I really enjoyed the Eggnog Update because I am a diehard old school SNL fan, and so I kind of like to pretend that I'm Jane Curtin.
I love the eggnog updates. I specifically love like when they're giving on the first eggnog update when you guys are giving the headlines, because I don't know if you know this or not, but your deliveries on those lines are so spot on. You know, like when you're saying he sees you when you're sleeping. And you just move on, and it's like you're not doing it in a way that sounds jokey, or when you come and you go, "You're a murderer, Charlie Brown." It's like, and we move on like that. It's great.
I like being as ridiculous as possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Tammy is like
Tammy's fun.
super stupid and fun, and I'm like, how can I make her the most absurd thing in the world? And yet, in that, like, I think this is ridiculous. And yet, when I walk on stage, everybody goes, oh. Like, you know,
They're so excited
They're
to
so
see
excited.
her.
And I actually kind of wonder, because I'm so old now, like, how long am I going to be able to play the Precious card?
As long as you want, baby.
I don't know. Like, here's awkward Precious walking out on the stage. And I'm like, okay, I only got 3 more years. I only got 3 more years. And I thought that 3 years ago, and I was like, okay, well, all right, face cream.
Yeah.
Right.
I also really enjoy Blind Date. I have really
Blind
enjoyed
Date,
Date's
yes,
great.
I have,
Blind
I
Date's
have
great.
as
It's a
well.
Blind Date, and I've talked to a lot of
It's
people
so
who love
true.
it, who really liked
Who
it.
love it.
And it's such a departure for Eggnog because it has like actual character. He plays a reindeer. He's a reindeer, and yet they're like real people.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a real thing. Like,
Yeah.
I can feel the awkwardness in it, and I've only been on a couple of first dates.
Right. and I do love Reindeer Jeff. When I was like sitting at home thinking about Reindeer Jeff, I started off like he's gonna be like angry black guy Reindeer Jeff, like just totally like, man, can't stand Santa Claus. And then for whatever reason, I just got to the mic on the second day of rehearsal and was like, maybe like Andrew Dice Clay. And so I just got up there and was like, I'm gonna read this poem and just be like, reindeer got hooves, you know? And that was the base set point.
God.
And so when I did that, I was like, this guy that is just, you know, super serious with these hooves.
The first rehearsal, he debuted his poem, and he walked out on stage with his cups on his hands, and we all died. We all fell out of our chairs.
I think that's one of the beauties of this is that I don't think you can do a sketch show like this and not appreciate each other.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, like
True.
in the sense that you come out and you're like, oh, you're gonna take that, okay, fine, because we only rehearsed for a week, and so
Only a week.
it's a fast,
fast
week.
And it's not even like a full week. We started Sunday.
Yeah,
Right,
it's Sunday.
right.
Yeah, it's not even Sunday.
So we had 5 rehearsals.
Yeah, but it's so easy to appreciate each other's talents and go, oh, that's what they're bringing, and we tweak things as we go, and people don't remember it. So I mean, I think it's as close to an SNL experience in Oklahoma City
Sure.
that you could possibly get,
Yeah.
and it is an electric experience because it's constantly every night it's changing a little bit,
Yes.
We fine tune, we shave, we tighten, we do all those things. But I think that at the end of the day, the beautiful thing is that we really do appreciate each other's comedy.
Yes,
You know?
I love what everyone brings, like to capitalize on that. Like, and I talked to you a little bit about this, but like when I wrote like the D's Nuts And I'm sure Emily feels the same way, but like when you just let go of the script and you're like, I wrote it, and you let
But
someone
you guys
do what they
too.
want to do with it, and you go, I didn't think it was going to be like that, but what you did with it was absolutely
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I added
And I
Syria
loved
into
it.
the first update. I was like, oh, it's
Yes.
like Syria. Nope, nothing like Syria.
Syria.
And then Kendra came back with,
With
but
the
it is
cereal.
like cereal.
This is
Snap, crackle.
And the first time he said that, Cristela and I laughed on stage.
We fell
We broke character.
out.
How do you guys manage to keep a straight face when all you want to do is
Alcohol. Alcohol. You know, like that. You're like, if I'm gonna get pulled over, I'm gonna keep a straight face. We just tap into that.
Kind of like that.
No, actually, we don't though. That's the thing is like you're looking at something else, and we're falling out backstage.
Oh yeah.
Backstage, we're just like, whoa! I mean, like things that knew happen. I mean, like when he had in "Don't Stop Believing" in Santa Claus. Backstage, we went.
I was on stage.
She's
I was
awesome.
sitting next
She
to
was
him.
next to you.
No, it was me and Jenny. It was me and Jenny. Sorry,
No, I was on stage for that.
See,
one.
I like that.
That's great.
And Jenny and I went. It was great. It was so great. So yeah, you think we're keeping a straight face?
But we're not.
We're not. We're losing it.
So what are some things that did slip into this production that you guys didn't plan?
The Dolly Parton boobs.
Right. That was not
not
planned.
planned.
Yeah, that came out of edits. That sketch was supposed to be different. We had singers assigned to come out and sing the pieces of the other songs that the Time Life hosts talk about, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't really playing. We couldn't. It was hard to time out the songs, and so ultimately, I think it was Cristela's idea to say, well, let's just hear some of the actual songs that they talk about, and then let's focus on Hard Candy Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
Because it's goddamn ridiculous.
And it truly is. It's a Christmas song written by Dolly Parton and sung by whores.
Yeah.
And you just don't get more festive than that.
I literally said, well, Emily, why don't we just stick balloons
Balloons
on
on
our
our
shirts and put on blonde wigs? And she
not?
goes,
Yes.
that's fine.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
Let's
so
do
I
that.
come out, and then she comes out, and then Jenny comes out, and it's stupid, but it works. And that's the great thing too, is that Emily and I have been working on this as the co-curators for like 7 years.
Right.
And this year, I admit, I've been really taxed, and so I didn't have as much to give as far as like sketches. Usually I write at least 3 or 4 of the sketches, and Emily did the heavy lifting of the sketches. But the good news is that our working relationship is so tight, and we've been friends for so long now, that I can come into her stuff and go, okay, let's do this, and this, and let's see. I like to say I like to bring the absurdity to the relationship at all times, you know.
Yes.
And
I'm a little
like,
more grounded.
yeah, we're Laverne and Shirley, and
Good,
she's
that's
Shirley,
a
and
great
I'm
combination.
Laverne. And so yeah, that was like, okay, well let's do this, and so at the end of the day, people kept laughing, and that's oh god, that's such a good feeling, because the first eggnog.
Oh, that was terrifying. Eggnog, the first eggnog.
History lesson.
History
Let's
lesson,
do it.
okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so eggnog won.
It was a cold night in December. 2009.
Ghostlight had really just kind of started.
2008.
We had moved into our Paseo space. Yeah, it was 2008.
Yeah.
And we just kind of looked around. We had a full season. We had 4 shows. And we looked around and realized that there were, I think, 3 or 4 companies doing some variation of A Christmas Carol.
Yes.
And so we decided at that point that the
Still
city
is.
needed something different. And so we thought, well, we've got some ideas, and we had some comedians and some sketch and some improv people, and we all sat down and said, okay, well, let's throw it together. I came up with this title, Screw the Eggnog, Pass the Rum, a Ghostlight Christmas Spectacular. And then it just kind of became this sketch comedy show. But we didn't know what to expect. It was untested. We had never done it before. We truly did. We had a couple of writers' meetings. We sat down in a room. We kicked around ideas. We had an email thread going back and forth. And we got scripts to people like Thanksgiving weekend and said, okay, just memorize what you can, and we'll work on this. And we got back together. We rehearsed for a week, and we threw it out there in front of an audience, and we did not know what to expect. It was the most terrifying experience of my entire life.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember like going. I remember her brother, who you saw in.
My brother is the Colonel. In the music video, my brother Taylor Etherton is a fantastic musician, and he actually joined us for the first 2 years of Eggnog. He drove up and was kind of our resident musician, and he arranged some music, and he played the guitar, and he sang for us. And the last 2 years, he hasn't been able to join us, so he and his musical partner, Marissa Stout, have this group called Anti-Risser and the Colonel, and they have produced music videos
Shout
for
out.
us. Yeah, Dallas, check them out. And so, anyway, yeah, Taylor, yes.
Yeah, well, Taylor, and Taylor, I was literally backstage doing this.
We were horrified.
We were just
It was
like
awful.
rocking.
That song was really catchy.
It's the Killers.
It's a
Yeah,
cover
it's
of the Killers.
Yeah, it's great. But I remember Taylor looked at me and he goes, "Why are you freaking out?" And I was like, "Cause I don't know if this is gonna land." Because we actually walked out with Jesus and the
That's
Angry
scary.
12.
Yes, the first sketch
This
that
was
we ever
way
did.
light on the blasphemy.
It really was. The first sketch we ever did was we did a band called JC and the Angry 12, and Taylor played Jesus
JC,
Christ.
yeah,
He was
Jesus
JC,
Christ.
and the rest of us were the disciples. And we performed "You Say It's Your Birthday" by the Beatles. And we did not know. We did not know. What we were wearing our tunics. Taylor had on the Jesus wig and a guitar, and we were like, they may run us out of here.
Right.
Because it's Oklahoma.
It's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
And
We
it's
had no idea.
untested.
It's untested.
Untested.
And then we walked out there and we did it, and they laughed the whole show, and we went,
Okay, we've got something.
We got
here.
something, and we've been doing it for over 6 years.
Yeah.
And for me personally, I mean, 6 years, that's as long as I've had, like, other than family traditions, that's the longest
Awesome.
tradition
I
I've
know,
ever had in my
I know.
whole life. Like if I don't do an eggnog, like the year we didn't do eggnog, I was like,
We did. We skipped a year.
we skipped a year, and I was like, this is weird.
It felt wrong.
It felt wrong.
It felt wrong.
It felt
really
dirty.
did. And every year it is so.
We're never doing this again.
We get into the writing process and the rehearsal process. I think this show is actually going to kill me. It may actually literally kill me. We're not doing this next year. Next year I'm just gonna have a nice quiet family Christmas and I'm gonna sit in front of a fireplace and read books. And it never happens.
Yeah, literally.
Because like, last night we're backstage going, okay, so I've got some ideas for next year.
We had old people, like old knockers who like couldn't be in this show.
Yeah.
And they were like, we talked in
Between
intermissions.
intermissions.
And I'm like, all right, here we go again.
Okay, what are some of those ideas you got for next year?
I don't even know. They didn't tell us.
I know they're saving
They
those.
did, yeah.
We keep getting older. That's the thing is like this is gonna eventually be
Well,
like
no,
a middle-aged
We do.
knocker.
We have a recurring sketch, the show choir sketch.
Yep.
That started out as the girls' glee choir, Fantasmagique. And it is Scott, who is an actual dancer, an actual choreographer and instructor, choreographs a dance for us and teaches it to us non-dancers. And
I
we
am
learn
not
it
a
very
dancer.
poorly. And it's a recurring sketch. And so the idea is that eventually it's going to be the show choir at the retirement home. And we will have walkers and canes and wheelchairs.
I already have both of those.
So from like, I'm gonna ask this question for somebody who wasn't in Eggnog One.
Ken's
So
new.
for-
Ken's a new me. He's a
This
new
is your
knocker.
So for, it
This
is
is
from
first eggnog. Yay! Because he was in Motherfucker with the Hat.
That's right.
I want you, that's kind of a tradition.
That is also tradition. You have to have done a Ghost Light / Knockdown Drag Out show to be invited to do
Ghost
eggnog.
Right.
And Kendon has, an extra perk because he's an improviser and a comedian, and so and a killer actor, and so we were happy to have
sexy.
him. Yeah, yeah.
Do you hear that? So like on the first Eggnog
such a
One,
cockblocker.
I know, right? So on Eggnog One, was it planned to go 1 week, or was it like we only have time for 1 week, so we're only rehearsing 1 week, or did you go in going, we're only going to rehearse for 1 week and see what happens?
Well, we really thought we need to just throw this in here. It's just going to be a one-off. We did 2 nights, and it really was just nobody has a lot of time around the holidays, and so let's rehearse this for a week. We're all professionals.
Right.
We'll get the scripts out to people. You can memorize your stuff.
If
and show
SNL
up.
can do it, we can.
Right.
We can certainly
I'm just
do
as
it.
talented as Tina Fey.
And I'd like to mention that as of this taping, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler are on SNL right now, and we're not watching it. We're here.
Oh, you made it.
Tina!
I love you,
Got
Tina.
Hulu.
Are there any sacred cows that you aren't willing to touch holiday-wise?
Yeah,
You know what?
anything you're willing not to touch.
I will say this.
For me, no.
You know, the truth is this. When last year especially, we had a significant loss in our community. We lost a member, and it was really pretty devastating for us. And our thing is that the truth of the matter is that this show is tongue in cheek, but it actually comes from people who really love Christmas.
We do.
Yeah.
We really love Christmas. And so one year we had a weird year, and it felt very kind of bitter. And Emily and I, we talk daily practically. And coming up against last year's one was like,
It was 2 years ago. Because last year was better. It was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. But I mean, last year we were like,
made the
okay, the
decision.
2 years
Yeah.
ago was a little weird. So we said, okay, well, what we need to remember is the joy. So we made a couple of rules. Like, you don't write for yourself. Nobody writes for themselves in their own thing. Everybody has to write for somebody else. And to remember the joy in it. Because it was getting a little bit
getting
bitter.
bitter
It was
and
getting kind of,
sarcastic
sarcastic. And that's not actually fun. People don't really want to watch you bitch. That's not a funny thing. For me personally, I don't ever, I'll be really honest, I don't actually want to get too Jesus-y.
Yeah.
I just don't.
It's touchy here. I mean, JC and the Angry 12 was fun because we were just
We're just
we were a
singing
rock
a song.
band.
We were a rock band. I mean, that was it. So
Yeah, but we have had a live nativity scene.
Yeah, but we were tweeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we actually don't.
But, like,
we
having
actually
a-
don't.
Not
we
like
don't-
sacrilege.
But that's not getting too
No,
too
we don't
Jesus-y
actually
means
get
like,
really,
oh my God, how many jokes are you gonna make?
About Jesus.
Completely.
No, we
Yeah.
actually go off on other things. So yeah, we don't mess with people's religious beliefs because that's not what we want to do. We actually try to mock the saccharine in the holiday.
The pop culture.
The pop culture stuff that is
the
it.
movies,
So.
the TV specials, the music.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I have to hear that fucking Glee, we need a little Christmas, I'm gonna slit my
That's the
fucking
one.
wrist.
That's the
I
one.
swear
I
to
like
Christ,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I swear to Christ. Like,
Well, there it is.
seriously, I mean, it's just like it's and that kind of stuff. So we're very and also too, we're very much like she and I, we're like really good friends, and so we have the same kind of taste in humor.
Right.
And so we're not actually going for edgy stuff. We're actually really going for straight down the middle.
right,
Yeah, like
We really
want-
are. We're
yeah.
not trying to be edgy. We're
We're
not trying to offend people.
anybody. No.
We just put kind of a twist on pop culture holiday traditions.
Exactly. It's great. It's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even have to ask us questions. We'll just talk.
We'll just sit here and talk.
Yeah.
It's a journalist's nightmare plus dream. You know?
Just in case Scott Hines does watch this, and he will because this is a popular show. I have to say, when he called me Blind Willie, thank you for that, because that was, I didn't expect it, and so I just came out and walked in the opposite direction of him, because I was like, I'm Blind Willie, so I just walked going this way instead of where I was supposed to go. And I was hoping that he would see it, and he did see it, so I have to thank him for being like,
Yeah.
because if I'm blind, I can't straighten myself out. I just got to deliver the line here. And so he started snapping, and then I was like, oh, where are we?
With D's nuts, I actually thought
That's
they were.
Kendon's.
That's Kendon's.
He wrote that one.
And so with D's nuts, I actually thought they were
Yes.
Like I had not looked in the bag before the first night.
Well, it's
I thought it was like open nuts, and so I reached into the bag to like pull one out, and I pull one out, and it's like has the nut on. I was like, okay, and I just put the whole thing in my mouth, and I'm going, and I was like, oh, I gotta commit to it now because there's no going
Yeah,
back.
that is a nut.
You can't possibly have more questions for us at this point. I just need more rum. I think I'm sober again.
Please help. Woo, I had a little shot glass of champagne.
Is this actually the first year that the audience is drunk with you?
No, truly, we did last year. We did our shot, the cast shot on stage, and let people watch. But at the start of Act 2, we did an Auntie Risser in the Colonel video, and while that music was playing, we passed out shots and took a shot with the cast at the start of Act 2 last year. So this is the first time that they've ever done it at the top of the show.
I like it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's made the show better?
I think it's fun. I think part of the beauty of this show is that the audience is in on the joke.
Yeah.
It's not just a show. We've wanted it to be like your Christmas party. We're lampooning Christmas things, but we want people to feel like they're involved. They're here. It's not uncommon for us to have some people talking back to us,
Yeah.
and that's fun. I mean, this is that kind of show where
It's
you know
pretty laid
anything
back,
like that
yeah.
can happen. It's very laid back.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a fun addition to let them take a shot with us. They think it's it's part of the party.
Someone said something to you, Christella. What did? They said. All right, we just had someone walk in. They said.
The situation going on.
He came burling me. No, they said.
I don't even remember him like
I didn't see him.
No, I didn't
Is
see
he
him.
an audience member?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what
Things
that is.
that guy is talking on the phone about.
You
Suicide
gotta come
bombers?
and watch this show next year.
This is amazing.
Uh,
I
have
can't
you-
believe the show's over.
Please tell me you have rum.
I think I'll have a pork tenderloin with a nice creme anglaise.
Somewhere around 5 is where we're at now.
Just take your pick.
No, what did I heard someone in the audience say? What? Oh no! During the Dolly party,
Oh, yeah.
and you said, "Oh yes."
Oh yes. I couldn't just leave that out there. Not at all.
Anything else you guys want to say about eggnog before we call it a night?
I want to say that it is super awesome to be part of the tradition of eggnog, and it's not. I don't. It's not. It's a light show, but it's not something that I take lightly, especially when it's something that they've done for 6 years. Because when you get invited to something that someone's done as a holiday tradition for 6 years, then it's like we welcome you into this family.
Yeah.
And so it's nice, and it was nice to have the eggnoggers that weren't able to be in the show, like
Yeah.
come up and
That was awesome.
come
I
up
couldn't
and
let
even.
them sit there while we were singing Old Lang Syne.
And they came up to
gotta
me,
come up.
each one of them came up to me and was like, "You did a great job.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so awesome." That means a lot,
Yeah.
you know, to have
Yeah.
people from the past.
It
come
really
up
is a
and-
family.
Yeah, it really
so
is a family.
I love
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
so.
and I think, I mean, like, I've worked for different companies before, and I've made wonderful connections, but this company is home, and the connections that I've made with this company is great, and it's great to work with friends towards a common goal, and
Sure.
truly, at your artistic core, coming up with ideas to make something happen, and there's a beauty and a terror knowing that, like, oh, we have to write this show.
Yeah.
And so glad she had ideas, because I literally at last of Eggnog 5, I looked at her outside and went, I got nothing.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas.
Luckily, what's terrifying is that I've already got more ideas.
Right, yeah. I told her.
Thank
I made
God.
the Hamilton reference to Emily. I said, Kendon wrote one. Emily wrote the other two.
You should all listen to
Non-stop.
The girl is
non-stop. So keep an eye out for
It's
Eggnog
like
7.
Ben Franklin with a key and a kite.
Eggnog
You
You see it right?
Go ahead and drink right now for eggnog.
So
Send that
nerds.
to Lin-Manuel right
Right.
there.
Right.
I love you, Lynn.
Love you, Lynn.
Lynn, come to Eggnog 7.
And David.
You don't have to
come
be in
too.
a knockdown, drag out show to be in Eggnog 7.
No, we will let
if
you
you're
in.
Lin-Manuel.
Yeah.
We'll get an improv musician. We will make some freestyle happen.
Yes, we will. Hey, we might consider that anyway. I'll just write that too.
Freestyle
Write
rap.
that down.
Freestyle rap.
It's
Freestyle
good.
rap.
Freestyle
It's
rap.
not a bad
Good.
idea.
That'd be fun.
Not a bad idea.
I know some musical improvisers.
I know you
Christmas
do.
rapping.
Oh, you know.
Christmas rapping.
Okay, there you go.
Idea for
Yes,
Eggnog
yeah.
7. You were
Yes,
present.
you
That
are
just happened. That was real. It was so real. And that's how we write our shows.
That's it. That's how we do it.
Alright, on the count of 3, everyone say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Now, be sure to watch and subscribe to Uncovering Oklahoma Weekly, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
I love that he closed the door. Like, they're too loud. That guy was on the phone. I was like, they're too damn
That
loud.
motherfucker went to the restroom and was still talking on his phone. Why do you put that shit on speaker? I'm gonna drop the kitties off in the pool. Hang on. What the actual fuck, people? What the actual fuck?
Was he an audience member? Or
No,
did he just
I did not see
I don't remember
Ahmed,
seeing him in
okay?
the
Where did he
audience.
come from?
Yes, we're done.
Yes.
Because we got stuff to get off.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
done.
we're
Good.
done.
Clear off the
Thank you.
stage.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember seeing